It has now been 286 years since the Washingtons moved to this site on the Rappahannock, a move that would shape history at this very place. For well more than 2 centuries, the people of this region have known this site as the place George Washington grew to maturity, along with his siblings under the watchful eyes of their amazing parents, Mary Ball and Augustine Washington. While many of the details of the family's time here are well known, many others are not. And it is the mission of the George Washington Foundation to discover as much of that information, filling in those important blanks, as is practical and achievable. Your presence today tells us, those who are working diligently, to answer those questions and to look under those stones and to excavate this site and our sites, that you agree. The foundation works with our larger community to save and secure this place because of the Washington family's contribution to the formation of a new nation and the stories that flow therefrom. Intriguing among the many finds, documents, artifacts, and texts are young George Washington's notes and writings. One of the earliest from his youth, the rules of civility and decent behavior in company and conversation, which he transcribed while living here in his mid-teen years. Those maxims he expresses in his rules are traced to a treatise of a group of French Jesuits prepared in the 1590s. So please read them for yourself if you've not done so recently, and think of George Washington. As we know, he declined being named king. He led a revolution, arguably gave us presidential term limits, and maybe gave us the basis for other interesting stories about cherry trees and silver dollars and so much more. A wonderful life was shaped here under the stern hand and watchful eye of extraordinary parents, especially his mother following his father's untimely death. In the reconstructed Washington House I encouraged you to visit today, and other period-style dependencies nearly complete in their precise locations, will be created and delivered new educational programs celebrating the remarkable events and lives that have been led at this site. This is an incredible National Historic Landmark. It is our shared American legacy. Let us all enjoy it, learn from it, celebrate it, and preserve it. The story of George Washington's boyhood and the important impact this place and his family had on his formative years are a theme today, as is the creation of our republic.